This is Jordan Tao with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, make sure you smash that hype button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so Charleston White. What's funny is I saw this live of his where he goes off on he's going off on Jay Prince, but he ended up ending everything because someone's putting like seeing Charleston White get mad and somebody put this like pharaoh thing on him. He looked like a evil emperor dictator speaking crazy on people, but he has vowed to go to the FBI and launch an investigation on Jay Prince's family. That's probably already in the works. Jay Prince has talked about this in the past where they wanted to take him down. And to be honest with you, the guy's pretty evil, bro. I'm going to be honest. Like, I used to have, when you didn't know too much about Jay Prince back in the day, you had some respect for him, you know. But after you saw the Takeoff thing, first you see him always threatening people through these, like, Jay Prince put out a tape. And he's like, Birdman, please pay my son the money he owes, because if you don't, something could happen to you and you come to Houston. And Slim, you used to be my brother. You know, it's like he'll just threaten people. Puffy, this is Jay Prince. You know, like he'll do these like warnings to people he'll go to the recording studio and be like, all right, punch me in, Puffy. You know, it's like, God, what? So you're making these public statements to people, kind of self-incriminating too, right? And people feared him. And he did do some evil things back in the day. But when you saw the Takeoff situation, Takeoff passed. It was kind of because of Jay Prince Jr., who said they would be safe and vowed to protect them while they were in the city. And one of his own people in a dice game let shots loose, and one happened to hit Takeoff. This DJ happened to be with mob ties, right? What happened to this case, right? Anyways, because it was so long ago, there's still no justice. What's it been? 4 years? No justice. So, basically, this guy's still operating like he's a gangster. Like that when Takeoff passed, R.I.P. Takeoff was on like printed paper from Kinko's, and then it says, "Long live the Prince family forever," in flowers. Wouldn't you put Takeoff's name in flowers as a memorial? Like, it's just such distaste. This family does so much stuff. I'm not talking about Jazz Prince because he seems like the cooler one. I'm talking about the brother Jay Prince Jr. and his father. So, I mean, you know, you want to go toe-to-toe with Charleston White. He put out some, "I'm not playing with bozos." Jay Prince put out some thing where he was like, "I don't play with bozos," and da-da-da. You know, something like, you know, you play with pigs, you become a pig. And you could get slaughtered like a pig. He always has all these things. Jay Prince, Charleston White. He spoke on this thing with Charleston White, where basically, you know, he put out a PSA without saying Charleston White's name. And he gives him a stern warning. Never allow a maggot to draw you down to his level. A maggot will always beat you at being a maggot. Eventually, maggots become flies, eating poop, agitating others, and spreading. You know, it's like, stop. Stop it, Jay Prince. Stop. This guy's like, I'm just disgusted by this guy at this point, you know? Now, Charleston White is annoying, but why would you go to where he's at, try to teach him a lesson, shoot him? You played with maggots. You like playing with maggots, obviously. You sent people down there. All right, Cartel Bo. I think he's from Texas, too. He got arrested recently because he had this altercation with his baby mom and his kids, and now he's being accused of like assaulting them and holding them against their will, right? No bond. So he put out something to embarrass her, like, oh, look at all the celebrities she's been with. Kurt Cousin, Yella, and half of, Compton Menace? My guy Doughboy Sauce. Javonta. Nike broke homie that he was supposed to, Nike homeboy. I don't know who Nike is. Rayface, Slim Thug, Zero, Stefan Diggs, Deion Sanders Jr., Rich the This guy's just naming people at this point. I mean, it's like, how does she have access to all these guys? Is she just getting in their DMs? He says, Yella, dude, you smashing her raw on porn and put money on my books. Wait. What a nasty guy. Yella, dude, you smashing raw and put money on my books. What? Yeah, half of BMF, including Southwest T. Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, she goes back that far? So she was smashing at a young age? In her early 20s? Okay. Well, you decided to have a kid with her, bro. The kids look kind of young. So, yeah, she was with all these guys, and you decided this was a good idea? I mean, it's kind of your fault, too. Same with the Brittany Renner situation. She always picks the wrong guys, and she wonders why they don't take her seriously. You smashed half the industry. Nobody's going to take nobody's going to take you seriously. When are women going to learn? When are women going to learn? I'm not saying, listen, if you're a woman listening to this, I'm not blaming people. Like, guys can be dirty, too. And some guys never stop cheating. It depends on the circumstances. Like, it's just different. We're genetically different mentally, you know? I'm not saying guys are innocent, so don't get me wrong. I'm not going down that path. But it's different when a girl lets a lot of dudes smash. Like, I can understand you've been with a few guys, right? But when you're targeting celebrities, it's different, okay? It's just true, you know? I'm a high-value woman, but you don't treat yourself high value. First of all, if you did smash all of these guys, nobody should know about it, you know? Just like a guy shouldn't let everybody know what every girl he's been with unless the tabloids put it out there, you know? If you're going around bragging, yo, I had that, it's lame. That's lame to me, you know? Like on interviews, oh, yeah, I smashed her. You know, it's like, come on. Ye has reached a settlement with former assistant Lauren Piscata, accused him of harassment and trafficking. Whoa. I think he sent, like, his private parts to her once. I don't know. Kanye is a dirty guy, okay? But, yeah. That I guess he's settling that out of court. He doesn't want that going forward. Finesse 2 times. He is trying to change his life around. I've seen him, like, it seems like he's coming back to earth. But Finesse 2 times explains why he signed to Moneybagg Yo. He said, I did it for the unity. I signed to him when I'm in my early 20s. I'm 34 now. But you re-signed to him just like 6 years ago or 5 years ago. I remember when Jay Prince and them set it up and you went and sat down with Moneybagg Yo and redid your deal. I don't want to hear about this. Finesse 2 times sounds like a whining, complaining person. Bro, you knew exactly what you were signing up for. And you know what? You should have just kept going with your deal with Jay Prince and them because they weren't going to let you out. You should have just kept trying to drop music. But you went up against them because you got in your feelings because they got Honeycomb over there, right? Who cares, bro? Yo, you signed a deal with Devil. And you gotta fulfill your contract in order to get out of it. But now you'll never get out of it. Trapboy Freddy. Okay, so there's a lot of speculation if he's going to testify in this trial and what he's going to say. I mean, I think he has to answer a subpoena and take the stand, but he doesn't have to say anything. I don't know. But there's a lot of speculation on this Yella Beezy trial. It seems like If they're going off of a guy who already got caught on camera shooting both and says, "Oh yeah, yo, Beezy paid me," and you don't have a ton of evidence on that, this is like an ambulance chase. Like you're going off of a prisoner whack jobs, recounted. Just trying to sell somebody else down the river so he can get free. Obviously, this is probably a bad idea, but we've seen prosecutors take on crazy cases, and I bet you this is going to be one of those cases, that just doesn't make sense. But we'll see what happens. I'll keep updating you on that. DJ Envy says his wife had to show him how to wipe his butt properly. Yeah, there's some things you don't need to say, bro. Are you running out of things to talk about? Like DJ Envy. It's hard to take anything seriously with this guy says. I mean, this is a guy who brought in a real estate scam artist and introduced him to the world, and then he started doing events with him and everything. Like, you thought he was a real estate guru. You notice he doesn't do anything about real estate anymore. DJ Envy is a super flawed person to me. We're all flawed, but he's just like, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you? Cardi B, people told her to get rid of her BBL. You know why? Because her fans care about her, right? I'm going to be honest. The BBL looks a little weird, a little deflated, a little misshaped. So she goes off. That's the only way she knows how to respond. She tries to check her fans. She says, "How dare you? How dare you try to check me? How dare you?" She goes off.
A lot of y'all keep telling me to go get my ass reduced. Newsflash, I did got my ass reduced. But unlike certain artists, unlike certain celebrities, I can't just go and lipo my butt because my skin is like kind of loose. Like that's why my ass shakes so much. So if I just go and get a lipo reduction, that is the easy way, my ass could drop. So I will have to cut myself. And I'm not cutting myself. I'm not sitting down for 4 months, bitch. I'm outside, like I said. I like my body how it looks right now. I'm comfortable in my skin. Y'all acting like y'all new to this. Y'all been seeing my body for... I'm also tired of you hating ass bitches. I'm tired of you bitches. Why every single time that I look snatched up and I look fucking good, y'all always want to be fucking shady like, oh, she got another surgery. She got surgery. She got surgery. Bitch, I post every week. I
don't think there's anything wrong with her getting surgery, but it's like, people are concerned about her. Like, people were telling her that to, like, hey, get rid of it. But I get her point. Like, I don't want to, like, sit down for 4 months, because she would have to get, like, a major surgery to get it all removed and everything. I don't know, man. I think your fans just care about her, to be honest with you. Memphis Bleek. I'll point out something funny to you. Now, he's taking pictures in front of ROC Nation. He's putting out music again. But he's not even represented on the ROC Nation website. Bruh, really? You're not even like, just throw me up there, Hove, so it looks good? Nothing? Even A$AP Rocky's on there. I think that's hilarious. He's not even signed to ROC Nation. You should be signed to ROC Nation. I mean, Jay-Z gives him opportunities, but he's not signed to ROC Nation. This is Jordan Tower with JT News, and you can say whatever you want. That's funny style. It's weird. Like, why? Why would it would look good to be part of the team, right? You're repping them all the time. I don't know. Anyways, Jordan Tower with JT News. Love y'all. Peace.